Hi, how are you doing? I'm Chun Ming, and thank you for joining me on my photo excursion. On this trip, we're chasing the aspens in Colorado during the fall season. Should be great, so let's go check it out.
On this trip, we will focus on the San Juan area in southern Colorado and then wind back up to central Colorado.
Alright, I had to make a stop here. I'm on my way up on Monarch Pass. We found this whole big growth of aspen. It's absolutely gorgeous. The sun is hitting on it right now perfectly, so I'm just going to see what I can get here. But just look around you. It's absolutely perfect.
And since there's no time pressure, you can try different things in this situation to see what you can come up with.
Okay, I found my composition here. So, with all this sunlight, I want to use this polarizer to make sure I get the most pop out of these aspen trees.
And off we go for a long drive to the San Juan area of Colorado.
Telluride and Ouray are known to have beautiful landscapes. They're also known to be the Switzerland of America. And just look at this grand vista.
As you can see, the color in this part of the state has only begun to turn, so there's still a lot of green. Oh well, can't fight nature, right?
Wow, check that out. So back there is Mount Snæfell. I'm really close to Ridgway. It's getting kind of late in the afternoon, but I might hang around to see what the sunset does to this mountain. But I know this is definitely a sunrise spot, so I'm definitely coming back in the morning. Okay, so I've waited for the sunset. The light hitting Mount Snæfell is not really that great, but there's great clouds in the sky right now. That's why I'm waiting for. So for this shot, I'm going to use this neutral density grad filter here to help compensate the sky, because the contrast ratio between the sky and the shadow is really too great for any cameras, even film or digital, to capture. So what I'm going to do is just darken the sky a little bit and see, so hopefully it can bring up as much details in the shadow area as possible.
So I woke up early this morning to catch the sunrise over the Dalles Divide. But because the color change hasn't happened yet, I'm just gonna enjoy the scenery. The search continues. A patch of aspen near the end of West Dalles Creek Road catches my eye, so I stop to check it out.
The way I like to capture these trees is with my panoramic camera, going back to the good old film days. With all these years that I've been shooting aspens, I found out that these are not the easiest subject to shoot. And I do really appreciate photographers that can shoot these aspen trees well. And trust me, not a whole lot of them can do it well. So, I'm gonna keep trying.
Here I am, loading my film, trying to frame up something decent, set my focus distance, metering exposure, set the exposure on the camera, wind up the camera, then wait for the right light conditions. After 20 minutes of waiting, I snapped one frame. Other great roads for aspen in the area are Dalles Creek Road, Owl Creek Road, and my favorite, Last Dollar Road. This whole area usually peaks around the last week of September, so check online for updates on weather and conditions.
Haha. Alright, so here I am at the top of the McClure Pass, and this is absolutely one of my most favorite places to shoot aspens. As you can tell, there are plenty of aspen trees around here, and the reason I like this is because all of them, or at least most of them, they're all matured aspen trees, and there's so many of them around here. And most of the time you're by yourself, so this is a great place. I suggest you guys check it out.
This is a place not just for photographers, but it's also a great place for a picnic, for example, or walking around, or a place to unwind. Come experience the peacefulness and beauty of this area. Okay, I guess I should find a place to set my tripod.
Well, you guys can see that it is sunny today, which is great, but it makes photographing these aspens very difficult because it creates a very high contrast between the light and the shadow. So my suggestion to you is see if you can come to a place like this when it's overcast, or when it's before the storm or after the storm, where the lighting is even. That makes the best photography in this situation. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey of chasing the fall colors in Colorado. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did. If you guys have any questions about the locations that I've been to, or any other general questions, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time on my next journey.
To see more of my work, please check out my website, and you can also follow me on Facebook.